Okay. And just double check here. Should be running right about now. Mhm.
Yeah, every day I do this, never fear losing. And when I get up in the game, y'all be improving. A real problem, but I solve them all facts proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. All dunks aside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go. I put that time in. My pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back, now break away. I'm about to bring it on. I ain't never backing down. Took a step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this round. Oh, I'ma go all of the round.
We are live. I'm not wearing headphones because it's hot as hell over here, guys. You don't understand, okay? You don't understand how hot it is over here. It's crazy right now, okay? So, I'm letting it run through my headphones nice and loud and proud so I can hear it from here. Okay, I think everything else is fine. I think we're running good. Everything's running good. Everything's fine. Let me just give it a listen. Oh hell yeah. And then I just need to go to my vertical one and make sure everything is fine, yeah? Yeah, looks like it. Looks like we're good here. Oh yeah, okay. We all good. All good in the hood? Okay. Let me just bring up this, split the chats so I can see both chats. Because I haven't sorted out the multi-chat feature yet. That's just my fault. Eventually I will. Once I do. Oh no, move it over here. Move it over here. Or no. Well, what are you doing? I swear I need to switch to other browsers. Fucking browsers just ass right now. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. There we go. I can see both chats. We all good. All good node. Okay. Gotta really figure out this whole chat part. Wait, hold up. I just thought of a way I could actually solve that issue. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do that next time. For now, we're gonna grind. I never actually thought about like what's the condition, like what is Webtoon like right now, because I haven't actually, it's been a while since I've actually started up another webcomic and now working on a bi-weekly schedule and stuff like that, and I don't have any idea where my glove is. But also, I don't have any idea the state of Webtoon right now. Where the hell? Well, pull out the spare. Yeah, I have no idea where my glove is right now. It is in the ether somewhere. My kid was in the room, and I don't know what the hell he did. Okay, he probably threw my glove somewhere. God damn it! Hold on. Find my one glove, but I do have a spare. Thank God. Holy shit, man! How much have you thrown while I was gone? No, I haven't thrown all this. Well, actually, I don't know how long you've been gone, but yeah, it's been a lot. Okay, I've thrown quite a bit. You haven't been here for a while, man. It's quite a lot. Quite a lot. Yeah, I'm over here now. Getting in there. But welcome back, man. Welcome back. As you can see, I have the vertical and the horizontals set up. I forgot to change the names. The names are different now. Fuck. I thought I did change it. That's so weird. Streams are named two different things now. Alright, I'll do that. I can change it on the fly. Because I'm such a cool guy. Okay, let's do... Yeah, there we go. That should work. Right. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Yeah, but I've thrown a lot, man. We're back on the bi-weekly schedule for my webcomic. Back on that grind, you know. So yeah, it is yeah, been a ride right now. But we're back on it. Getting things done. I still have a lot of other work that I have to finish up, but you know, to answer your question, I've drawn a lot. There's a lot of drawing happening over on this side. There we go. Like I should lift the chin a bit up, eh? Should maybe lift it just a bit higher. I feel like it's way over here. And it should be lifted a bit more. Over here somewhere. So, I think something like that. Fine. There we go. Yeah, but here's something that I was thinking about, because I've been planning to do this video, right? This video by about Obsidian Red, which, for those who don't know, was a company that promised Webtoon creators animations for their comics, and so they kind of disappeared, and a lot of Webtoon creators are like, what the hell's going on? Right now, I think I might have been the last person to contact them, and I might have been more involved than most creators there, in the sense that, like, I've been a bit more connected to them, which isn't much. It's not like I work for them or anything, right? I've just basically I've had like a more closer, or well, not closer, I would say, like, I've been on their ass, basically, like, in terms of like creating animations for me. I've been on their ass since day one, like, where the hell is my animations? Like, I've been on their ass, right? And I guarantee you more than most creators, because, like, when it comes to animation, right, I know how the ball rolls, right? You can't really sneak one past me in terms of animation, right? So I am gonna make a video on them, but here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. I was thinking maybe I would do it live. I would do well, actually, I'll make a video on them, but the critique on the animation they sent me, I will do it live. I'll do it in the next live stream. We're gonna do it live, and people's gonna react to it with me, and I'm gonna tell them exactly why the animation was terrible, to be honest with you. It was really bad. Not completely bad. There were some good parts in there where I was like, oh, this has potential, and then like 90% of it was like just ass. So we're gonna get into that, because my homie Crimson's been begging me for that, and so I thought, let's work on it segmentally. So I will do the live reaction to the animation on stream. We will go through it. We will critique it. Hopefully the attention will drag them into my chat or something, right? And we can get a little bit of like info, like what's happening, guys. Where have you been, at least, right? For those people who really want answers, you know. But if they don't, and they just don't say anything, they just kind of let it be, and they just fade into the darkness. We're gonna go more in detail into it, and we're gonna see how things go, right? And then once that I complete that segment where I'm basically critiquing the animations on stream, I will then take that the clips from that stream, and I'll put it in the video to represent, to kind of like present the animations that they gave, like little snippets here and there of what it was. But the main video I plan to do on them was mostly to see the timeline of what exactly happened and where we're at now, so that people have a bit more of insight on where and what has happened with Obsidian Red and where have they gone. You know, hopefully they're not gone for long, because they had great ambitions. I saw potential with the company, even though I knew well, I saw potential at first, right? And then once they actually started producing the animations, and I saw the time it took to produce my animation and how just unorganized they were, I realized that they don't know what they're doing, and yeah, they're gonna kind of run into a wall here at some point. and either they're gonna fold or they're gonna push through and punch right through that wall and make something. But as always, they've as 70% of kickstarting things that don't really, what I mean, like Kickstarter, like it's like at least 70% who really don't pull through on their what they say they're going to do, stuff like that. So it kind of felt like that, and so I knew, like, yeah, there's a chance they might not do anything with this, but I'm not losing out on anything, as they said when we were in the meeting together. I'm not losing out on anything if this falls through or if it makes it. You know what I mean? I'm only gaining here, and I get to keep the rights of my stuff and whatever. So I mean, that was fine. So I was like, oh yeah, sure. Do what you feel like you need to do, and yeah, just get back to me. And yeah, so I'm gonna go into that whole video and what exactly is happening there, and like, goddamn, even after I gave them direction, I gave them like everything, they still fucked it up. So I don't know what happened. Maybe something came up, it could be, it could even be like a IRL situation, family member passed, something tragic could have happened, and it could be one of those things, or they just dropped it. It's either or. I feel like that's would be the main reasons why you would drop something like that. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And I'm planning to release that video real soon, because I have another video planned lined up, which is the yearly annual like Christmas collab I do with my friends. And basically, we just hop onto a stream together on Discord, and we draw together basically on one big canvas. Yeah, just Christmassy weird stuff together, and we just have a good time. So like, that's gonna be the next video, which will most likely come out either before or after Christmas in December, most likely before the New Year's. Yeah, I think that would be the best time to do it. Oh, there we go. But hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully you guys are all good, on this hot ass Sunday. A lot going on in the world. Recently my friends have been kind of like addicted to Repo, the game Repo on Steam. Yeah, they just kind of, I don't know what's happening to them, but they're kind of like Repo addicts right now, all coked up on Repo. So I don't know what happened. Okay, got that. Yeah, but so far I've been killing it with this comic. I am kind of seeing how far away to what game. I've never heard of it. Repo? Repo, it's like kind of like a haunted house. You know what a repoing is? We collect items or whatever. You're collecting basically items from people's houses and shit like that. But in this is kind of more weird, creepier version, and it's kind of like, yeah, a bit spookier. It's like a multiplayer game. I'll show you what it is. Okay, just color this in. There we go. Just do a bit more. kind of want to increase my speed here, you know, in terms of like how much panels I want to finish. If I can kill it. Same. I am really slow nowadays. There are no deadlines at all. Yeah. Yeah. No, I gotta increase the output, because this is a, like, if I'm creating this comic on a bi-weekly schedule, and one episode of this comic is like 60 panels, right? I have to finish, say, about 13 days. 13 divided by 60. I mean, it's fucking 13 divided. Oh wait, 60 divided by 13. Sorry. So like 4.5 panels a day. So let's round it up to, so at least four ish panels, right? Or 5, I don't know. I feel like rounding it up to 4 makes more sense though, because sometimes I'll cut out panels if I feel like it's too much. So yeah, four panels a day. I only have a week left right now. How much panels have I finished so far? That is the question, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 panels done. 11 panels done, right? Oh, so it's actually less. It's like about, because there's 5, you can say 5 of these segmented things, right? Yeah, it ends at 30. So you can say, let's say each one has 11, you would say 55 panels, actually, not 60, but I usually highball it, so I'm not completely overwhelmed. So I'll still say 60, so 4. So I'm 11 down, so about 49 left. I have 7 days left. Damn, 7 days, 49, you know what I mean? Today, Sunday, yeah, 7 days left, exactly. So 7 divided, what is it, 49 divided by 7. So I need to do 7 panels a day. Well, I've completed 1. So yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get more out today. More than 2 out today at least. So starting tomorrow, I'm gonna have to at least pump out 6 panels, I feel, to meet that deadline, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad. If I'm looking at these panels, there's a lot of close-ups here, a lot of reusable panels. These are 1, 2, 3, 4 reusable panels I can reuse. So I don't have to worry about those 4. You see, I've already 4 done technically, because I'm just gonna reuse those. Where's the background? We need a background. There's a background in there. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream in the next hour. I feel like I want to end it a bit earlier because, yeah, there's a lot going on here. For me, the storyboard takes more time than the actual thing. I mean, fair enough. Like it would take more time because you're kind of like planning out the story. You gotta have to think about shit, you know. Like drawing the thing. Hold up. Yeah, drawing the thing isn't really that hard. It's kind of like a mindless task in a way. You know, you don't really have to think once it's all planned out. But the planning phase, you definitely need time to think about shit. But for me, the only time I'm like really thinking about it is like if it's like not fighting panels, like if it's dialogue panels, or it's more like talking about the storyline or what exactly is coming or what's about to happen, stuff like that, you know. Then I feel like I tend to take a bit more time. But for the fighting panels, I kind of really speed through those because I know I'm very good at choreographing like fights basically. So in terms of like how quick it takes for me to do that, my brain kind of just like, yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and then I do it, you know. But for yeah, the dialogue storyline stuff, like that takes a bit of time. Takes a little bit more time. You do it really faster, even though you're like not doing the storyboard. That makes sense. Yeah, I do it pretty fast, so I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty quick with that shit. But when it comes to, yeah, like dialogue, I do have to take time a bit with dialogue because I tend to kind of since I don't have an editor really, I am a self-editor, so I kind of have to be careful. Sometimes I mess up the dialogue, or I mess up like a word, like I miss a letter or something like that, you know. I don't really have an editor. Okay. One day, when I make the big bucks, I'll get my own editor or whatever, you know. We'll get what we need once we get there. Hey, that's true. I can actually use GPT actually. I wonder if it will, like, if I ask GPT to like just read through my comic, I wonder if it will recognize the letters and like the words that I've used in the comic. Because that'll be cool. I can just feed it like my entire like episode, and I can just point out where exactly I've made like errors in my speech or whatever. I feel like that'll be very useful because then before I upload it, I can just run it through ChatGPT. I can tell me exactly where I fucked up, and then I can just correct it. Can I read through it? Hell yeah. I'm gonna try that out. I've never actually thought about that, which is kind of weird because I work with ChatGPT sometimes, you know, with work stuff. I just ask it for like random information and shit, and it gives me it. But like, I never thought about using it for my comic, which I should actually do. I feel like integrating some AI aspects, like if it's useful for me, like crafting my story and everything, I think I should do that. I have a friend, my friend Yuning, who literally treats ChatGPT like it's a homie. Like she literally vents all her feelings to ChatGPT, and I don't know if it's healthy, but weird. It is pretty weird, but then again, she's a weird person, so I can't really, like, I say I never saw it coming, you know. She's just weird like that. She probably asked, like, ChatGPT what's their star sign or something, because she'd be like that. She'd be weird like that. Maybe it's because, like, ChatGPT is just telling her what she wants to hear. I don't know. I don't know. That's still a bit weird though. I ain't gonna lie. That's like weirdo levels. Imagine Elon Musk reaching through your emotional crisis that you vented like 2 days. Yeah. By the way, my Google history is absolutely fucked. It is not good. Because I'm looking for reference for my stories and shit. And during this fight, like it's obviously 2 ladies fighting, right? So like I had to look for a reference for like lady getting punched in the face, a lady like breaking arm. Like I had to look up these type of reference, breaking a lady's arm, like stuff like this. And I feel like at this point it's I don't know, like I feel like the Google thinks I'm like a domestic abuser or something like that. What do you call it? I'm a pro domestic violence or something at this point, because it's getting insane. But I need the reference, man, because every time I type in like punching lady or whatever, they bring up all this like domestic violence shit. I'm like, bro, I just want like, you know, some MMA shit. Like you don't even like I don't even need that shit. Just yeah, just like give me some MMA shit, or like, you know what I mean. MMA shit will be preferred because it's actually like 2 women actually fighting, you know what I mean. Like and then also like one of the characters are a bit younger, so then I had to look for younger female references, which is obviously, I don't know. I feel like the FBI is gonna knock on my door at any point at this point, guys. Like I can't. I don't know what's the safest way. I feel like, well, actually, I can go through ChatGPT, but I'm actually very quick at searching the shit rather than going to ChatGPT. So I mean, sometimes ChatGPT just gives me some AI shit, and I'm like, I don't really need that. Your recommended list must be wild right now. Bro, don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started. Maybe a VPN? Oh my god. At this, I feel like I should. But I feel like if I get a VPN, it's gonna make me look even more sus. I don't know. Oh, you know what I do? Like, when I do it, when I do type in, like, in the search bar, I usually say reference. So like I say lady getting punched in the face, I always add a reference at the end of the sentence, just so like the FBI knows, like, yo, this is just for reference. It's nothing freaky like that, okay? This is just a reference, okay? It's worth the risk. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's kind of risky just for one panel. And that's why sometimes, I don't know. I feel like I'm on some kind of watch list right now. That's what I feel like. But you know, as an artist, like Like my HOD told me, like as an artist, as an artist, once if you want to really get good, like a really good, like top level, the only way you reach those heights is if you touch darkness. He told me, and I was like, I kind of get what you mean. Like you kind of have to, if you want to depict certain aspects of your art, you kind of have to go deep, you know, on that shit. And even though you know it's kind of fucked up, you kind of have to reach. Yeah, you have to touch those corners of the room. You know, you got to touch every corner of the room to know what exactly you're doing here. And yeah, I mean, it's just crazy shit. But you know, I feel like as long as I put a reference at the end of the thing, I'll be fine. But damn, like, you know, someone who like really hates me can just pull up my search history and be like, look at this guy. Absolute degenerate, look at his shit. Like, guy, I swear I put the reference at the end of the sentence, like, I draw the shit. Like I'll show you my drawings. And I mean, they can even spin it. They can be like, oh, it's a front. Nah, he's just saying that to get away with the shit or something, you know. And then at that point, like, what can I say, really? All I can do is just show them my comic and be like, just read through it. Like you'll see the poses in there. Like I've clearly used the reference. Searching for reference right now. Oh wait, but do I need a reference for this? What's happening here? She kicked her with her 1 foot. And then I'm thinking of doing like she does like a spin kick here. And then she's gonna, so she comes down, boom. And then she's gonna spin around. So wait, hold up. Let me just see if this tracks, if this makes sense. Okay. She comes in, boom. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, yes. That makes sense, okay. Got it. I guess to create a monster, you have to study a monster. That is true. You gotta do that. Anyway, this site has been my saving grace, though. Like, I don't have to actually. I don't actually have to go on the internet and search dodgy reference prompts. I basically come in here for like a cool pose. Where is it? There it is. That's the one. This is the one I want. Does this angle make sense though? It could make sense actually. I think, yeah. So I think I'm gonna pick this pose right here. Gotta remember the camera angle is kind of like this, and it's halfway here. Okay, kind of like that, halfway. Okay, got it in my brain. Now Like this pose can work some reason. Something like this. Remember the camera was over here, something like this. Maybe we can do something with this like this. I think we can do this. Okay, let's see if we can match it up. Okay, you're gonna see now what I'm gonna do now. Okay, but first let's do this one. What panel is it? It is panel 3. Let's do this one first. This one's an easy one. Bring in my ref. This bad boy right here. Alright, and I want this leg kind of delete this one. And this leg kind of this. I think that's a good angle. Okay, now let's hide this bad boy. You have to really be accurate to this one. This is a small frame. I'm pretty cool. We can just use it a bit, and yeah, it makes sense once we do that. Okay. Something like this. Maybe just follow the soul. Yeah, I think it does make sense. But I do want to. I just wanna kind of juice it a bit. Actually, first do it off. I think I can just not up it out of it. Let's see if it's gonna work. The shoe's gonna be something like this. So put 2 around. Maybe we bring this a bit inward, this a bit out. There we go. too worried about this frame. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's really just a small frame. Just to get the idea through. Did you like change your mind on the kick? Yeah. I did. It would make sense for the foot to go this way actually. Because of the direction, yeah, it just makes sense for it to go this way. The storyboard is just a storyboard. It just tells me that there needs to be some sort of kick here to transition into the next thing. So obviously, if I was drawing a storyboard for someone else to do, like I wouldn't do it this way. But since I'm the only one working on it, like it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like as long as I know it's a kick, that's fine. Something like this, we can zhoosh it up a bit because it has to kind of come. It has to go this way, like this. Right. Yeah. In a bit more actually. There we go. The knee right there. It's gonna be the. Ah, shit! I forgot to. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. Still a little off. I feel like we don't have to do too much here. Yeah, but no, so I say don't worry too much about this because I'm gonna blur the shit out of it. So and then there's also gonna be some effects going around it. So that's why I said I'm not too worried about this. Okay, let me go back. Just grab some color. On that side, maybe on this side actually. Oh. go. Was doom scrolling and your stream showed up on my For You page. Hell yeah, that means it's working. It's working. The power of doom scrolling. I'm gonna catch some doom scrollers tonight, guaranteed. Guaranteed. You can't escape. Your eyes. Once your eyes catch my word, I'll draw you in. Draw you in faster than I'm drawing this leg right now. Can't escape. Can't escape my pool. The pool of my awesomeness. Okay, there we go. And as you can see, I do invent my own brands for my shoes because we don't have time to reference different designed shoes over here, okay? As everyone knows, my in-universe shoes are pretty unique, okay? Just because I ain't going to be studying shoes, okay? My people got some original kicks on them. Man, one day, you know what would be cool one day? If like my shit really takes off and I get to sell like merch of the clothing in my comic, like the actual shoe brands. That'll be hilarious. And like the jackets and like all the fashionable stuff in my comic are all like brands that I've made up basically. And they're similar to obviously real life brands, but they're their own thing as well. Just because I, you know, don't feel like actually learning. I'm pretty sure I can copyright it for like certain types of articles of clothing, even if it looks like it maybe. You know, like if I put someone in like a Adidas tracksuit, like I'm fucked, bro. Adidas is gonna come for my ass. I don't think I can do that. There's some orange in here and some white. Just a little bit of white. And just white is right. That's how it goes. Yeah, what? Ah. There we go. Ah, it's because the roughness over here. There we go. There we go. Let's get that going. Now some visual effect shit. We're gonna make it look cool. I think we go with red. And this is gonna be a ad glow. Yeah, I think that's the one. That's the one. And then we just gotta alright. see. I think this one should be fun. I think that's fun, and then we do the fire effect here. Like a fire-ish energy. Works. Next panel, baby. Now this is where we might only have half an hour left here. But this is where we get a little bit. We're gonna get a little bit fancy with it now, man. A little bit fancy with it. We gotta pull out the reference. All right. Watch this shit. There's 2 references I took. Damn. Oh. I'm gonna put it in here. Bam. Copy, paste. Yeah. Okay. Copy, paste this one. Copy, paste this one over here. Okay. This is where we're gonna get a little bit fancy with it. This lady's gonna be over here. Such. It's a bit too straight. I think I like it when it's like this. Right. This chick is gonna go on top here. Something like this. Let me try and figure it out. Just gonna angle over a bit. Okay, just need a rough pose here. I'm gonna need to cut out some stuff here. Okay, let's do that. I need just rasterize it and just cut. Wait, how much will it take out if I just... Right, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. It's fine. Yo, what up, Boulder? How's things going? What I'm up to, I'm working on my comic stuff. I wanna actually see, yeah, just fucking look at it. Boom. Get this out the way. Apply. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. Yeah, now we can kind of line it up a bit. Just a little bit. That leg is gonna kind of hit. So maybe from this angle. This. But then I need to move this chick over here. It's gotta hit the leg though. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Can I do it like this? No, I think it's gonna look weird. Wait, let me flip this. I feel like it needs to be flipped. Yeah, because he's kind of kicking that leg out. Right. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Definitely not gonna finish this panel tonight. This is gonna be a really complex panel. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this. Okay. I feel like these arms don't matter at the moment, because I can always draw them in a different position. I just need the angle really. I think I'll have to call it, guys. Might have to call it for the stream. Yeah, might have to call it. For the early night for this one. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Why does it? Oh yeah, I did that already. Okay, everyone. Hopefully everyone's doing good. Hopefully you're doing well. I'll have to see you guys in the next stream. Yeah, things are a bit rough over here. I feel like I should definitely do the streams on a Friday. I feel like Fridays are usually the best time. But yeah, we'll see. See you guys. Where is my end screen? There we go. Hell yeah. Okay, in this one. Okay, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye, everyone. Bye bye.